say that you need to be lucky to be successful in life?
Wow.
And what are the secrets to be successful in life?
All right, this one is, you may have to edit this one out. I'm joking. Someone once said that success is the intersection of preparation and opportunity. So if I've never played soccer in my life, I just watch it on TV, and a coach comes and say, hey, you guys play soccer, the probability that I will be a star is not there because I never prepared. So what some people refer to as luck is the opportunity. So you can have opportunity without the preparation, and hence it's not luck. It is when you have prepared. So no one knows tomorrow. But what you do today to prepare for tomorrow is what you have control of. Opportunities are fickle, here today, gone tomorrow. Some opportunities are even deceptive. It looks I won't say gold-plated, but my wife would spank me. It looks pretty, but it really isn't. What's under it is not that pretty. And so I don't think of luck, I think of preparation and opportunity.
Persistence helped you in achieving your career goals despite all these obstacles? And take note, if you have real life examples or professional examples, feel free to give them.
Sure. Anyone who tells you that life is smooth has not lived long enough. However, there are a few things that laws of nature that you can't change. One is growth. And what I mean by growth is, it was interesting. I have a friend who is very much into the stock market and investments and stuff like that. And imagine the principle that they talk about the most is how time and interest work together. When you have compound interest, you don't see the effect in a short time. But give it a long enough time and it is overwhelming. It follows a curve and it passes a knee. Once it passes a knee, it's exponential. And the reason I bring that up is whatever challenge you face is finite. What effort you put in to overcome the challenge is finite. But effort multiplied by time is like interest over time. You can keep building to a point where it doesn't. I remember going to probably secondary school in Nigeria, and it's a 3 months boarding house, and you come back for short vacation and back again. And every time I came back, the house looked smaller. Time, right? And so the amount of inertia, energy, all that stuff accumulate over time, while the whatever opposition you have does not necessarily grow that fast. So if you can make sure that you're persistent in, there's a book called Grit, G-R-I-T.
Oh, great.
Yes, it talks very well about the concept of persistency, but being able to, in the face of opposition, to continue to move forward. And it leads into greater things. Does that help?
Wow. That's good. So basically, persistence is the key right here. That is what I would say is one of those keys that you need, to be able to overcome those obstacles.
It's a very important key. Thanks for bringing it up. There's another one that I find personally very true. For me, it adds a oomph to the story. And what it is again the cloud and the sun. When I face an opposition, if I cannot see what comes after, the glory after the story. So seeing what is beyond this obstacle, having passion or values or interests that are associated with what's beyond the obstacle. For personal example, take for example when my dad was sick. Okay, so there is always the challenges of he actually had cancer, and so having him come over, the first thoughts in mind is, whoa, how much will this cost, right? And so if all you look at is the challenge, how much will it cost? Will I be able to pay this in 5 years, in 10 years? Then all you see is the challenge. But when you look beyond the challenge of saying, how many more years I get to enjoy my father, his wisdom, it is, you have to look beyond the challenge. You have to see the greater thing beyond it.
Things ahead.
Yes, and that gives, even when you're tired, that kind of wakes you up and says, hey, this is what we're going for.